lemonade, fresh squeezed lemonade. I'm wearing this new jacket, and it's Yema, and 20% of the proceeds goes to the education of children in Ethiopia and Kenya. And in Ethiopian, guess these are words for love. Love. And you know, I'm a Leo, and I got to have the love. I just really think that this jacket is cool. I like all the bright colors too. So let's start off with, I'm gonna put that up there. Let's start off with the tarot. Ooh, the Hierophant. Oh, let me take the background off. So we got the Hierophant and the Page of Swords and the Hierophants. So we do have a major arcana. I have been so tired with this geomagnetic storm and super thirsty. I don't know about you guys, but I not been just resting. Any moment, any chance I get, I'm resting. I gotta like fill my cup, you know what I'm saying? Okay, the Hierophant. I find freedom within structure. Containers, conventions, boundaries, and structure. So this has to do with Saturn for sure, I bet. The Hierophant calls on you to find liberation within structure. Nothing can limit your vast core, for you are inherently free. At this time, boundaries can support your construction of a vessel that freedom flourishes in. Infinity is always contained in some way, as the skin holds our limitless being. The frame of the piece of art encapsulates its creativity, and darkness captures light. There is real radiance and expansion to be gained from getting to know wisdom that has persisted through the years. Customs that have stood the test of time, at the very least, being part of one universal consciousness. Traditions have something to teach us about the dimension we find ourselves in. The Hierophant asks you to start with what's been established as real and true. You might lean into recognized and more entrenched processes at this time. Like pyramids, these systems may simply serve as a base to build out your growth. This structure doesn't have to be rigid. So play with structure. Perhaps you give yourself a limited amount of time to complete a task, a boundary within which to create a piece of art, or a specific bedtime. And then the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I share my flourishing mind, expansion, unfolding, and passions. That's so Aries, passion, right? So this is lit up by the golden spark of the mental realms, allowing her to vibrantly unfold. This card indicates that you are expanding your mind and broadening your world. Unafraid to transform your beliefs into new blooms, you are invigorated to prosper in uncharted territory. Stay alert to what's around you, for you will need to find water to unfurl. Continue your discovery. Wildflowers will thrive even in the most unforgiving places, and so can you. The Page of Swords encourages you to lean into your curiosities and move forward with any bud you hope to unfold. Words flow with ease, for you are learning the gentle language of flowers. Your vitality and passion inspire and motivate others for your cause. Sharing your beautiful thoughts and hearing others will help you flourish. Practice conscious communication. Reflect what others say back to them in your own words, and respond thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. So we can definitely use that tip with this Aries full moon, because Aries is about drive, how we go about getting the things that we want in life, and to be motivated. But we also don't want to step on people's heads. We don't want to bite people. We don't want to harm anyone that's in our way when we're trying to attain our goals. We want to have a plan of action and use strategic diligence and ways to make things happen. We don't want to be rash and rush into things. We also don't want to be reactive with our words, because our words can cut really deeply right now. We want to be mindful. We want to really draw in that Libra energy of harmony and balance and mutuality. I don't know what this... I'm going to look into the 3-eye atlas, and because it's the third, I'm going to look at the astrology. But you know what I did notice about the 3 different interstellar objects that have entered our solar system is on all 3 of those dates, they had one common denominator, and that was Mars and Virgo. So that's all I got for you right now. One was a new moon in Libra. The other one was a new moon in Virgo. And then we just had the July one. So let's see if there's any more tarot cards that want to come out to give us any more clarity. Shuffle this one more time. I'll check with my other deck. Okay. We've already had 2 tarot cards. Is there any other ones that would like to come out for this full moon? Okay. The King of Swords. So the King of Swords is all about, I use my mental powers wisely. Okay, so there's a lot of like air and mental energy. We have swords, right? We have 2 swords and the Hierophant. And this is about acuity, intelligence, and inner wisdom. So the King of Swords depicts a powerful and courageous mind. You've closed your eyes to see within. By observing both your internal and your external world without judgment, you've integrated acuity that is unwavering, connected to your innate power that ripples across the universe. You lean into its intelligent workings, able to grasp the impact that you have on the world around you. You know to proceed with care. Living in your truth establishes you as an authority that others can rely upon. You're well respected, yet another reason to use your powers wisely and with integrity. Your inner knowledge will continue to inspire you as you inspire others. Logic will inform your rule, serve your kingdom as you let objectivity with a pinch of instinct lead. You are bound to reign with fairness. Have you ever thought about teaching a class or even a course in your field? You may find pleasure in putting together a workshop, even just for friends, to share your wealth of knowledge. Yes, I do. I have my basic astrology workshop as a webinar recorded at a discounted rate. And it is in the link below. It's on my link tree, and it is Astrology 101. I will be uploading Astro 102, which is the intermediate workshop, which I already know someone reached out and they are ready for that workshop. I will be uploading that soon on my link tree, and you just click pay for the video at discounted rate and watch the video, and you learn how to read your astrology birth chart. And I'm coming out with the intermediate and then the advanced, but I will let you know when the intermediate does come out. Let's pick an animal spirit card, and then we'll get into some oracles to close. So what spirit animal? I did see a coyote yesterday. See what's coming out here. Ooh, sea serpent. Is it cheating still? Oh, morning. Oh, it's a spirit card. You know, the last time when I pulled the cosmic egg for myself this week, which is also a spirit card. So we got the sea serpent. So healing emotional wounds, expressing desires. So that has to do with Chiron. Let me see what Chiron is. I did not see it in that chart. Chiron. Chiron's in Aries, that's right. Okay, I mean, it's not super close, but it is in the same sign. And so this is about some healing of our ego and our old identity and like releasing and letting go of that. So the sea serpent represents the energy of expression, whether it's emotions, creativity, sensuality, or desire. The sea serpent helps us move and direct our energy into a healthy current. When the essence of this card is in balance, we express ourselves creatively and sexually without fear or shame. We know what we desire most. Our hearts are at ease and our relationships are meaningful and endearing. We loosen the grip of self-judgment and we let the cool waters of forgiveness in to heal our wounds. When the energy of the sea serpent is not yet activated, our emotions and creativity are left in the muddy waters. The current of expression stagnates in some areas of our lives, and in other places it floods. It's important to remember, no matter what the waters of our emotional lives look like, the sea serpent loves us just the same. Like a mother, she wraps herself around us in a gesture of protection. She supports us as we learn to express our true nature. Wow. So this is about the second chakra. The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the second chakra, located deep within the pelvic bowl. This chakra is known as the center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. And the chakra's name translates in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother, or Kundalini herself. Whoa. And, you know, that is a very specific card to pull. We do have a lot of Scorpio energy with this Aries full moon. So that's a really good card. Now I'm going to pick from the Gaia Oracle because this is a fiery full moon. Yeah. Rising above clarity, freedom, solution, and evolution. Earth changes, climate change, and transformation. This one came out first, but this is an 11. How cool is that? So 45. Our world is cradled in the cosmic ocean of love, surrounded by an infinite universe governed by the higher force greater than a human mind can know or comprehend. We're in a forever changing image, forever transforming on our journey through eternity. And yes, the climate is changing. I mean, yeah, we've been experiencing a lot of solar activity, solar flares, um, geomagnetic storms with our magnetosphere so weak. We're really feeling it. The Earth is shifting with all the earthquakes that are getting really high up there in the sevens. And yes, the climate is changing, and yes, the Earth is transforming. But this has always been so, and this was always continue. Are we governed by a will greater than our own, or are we architects of our own future? This we do not know for sure, but one thing is certain: whether we like it or not, our precious planet will continue to transform. From the stars we were born, and the stars we shall transform. Be mindful of Mother Earth, be considerate and kind to her, but do not fear her changing nature. For just like us, she is transforming to ever greater light. Love that. And I'd feel weird if I didn't read the 11 card, Rising Above. The white dove depicted on this card flies high above the earth and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. You cannot do this physically, but you can do this mentally by disconnecting emotionally from the present situation. No matter what the situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently to choose to see things clearly. A simple solution exists. This will become clear to you once you let go. Stop focusing on this situation for a while. Bring your awareness within. Close your eyes, relax, meditate, surrender, and let go. Take a walk in the park, dance, have fun, do whatever it takes to detach from things for a while, and the solution will become obvious when the time is right. Nice. I'm glad I read that because that's a good card. And I'm gonna do the last one, which of course we gotta do Alice in Wonderland because of all the weird shit going on, right? Yeah, that's right. All this weird shifts. All right, what do we got? Oh, it flipped. What flipped? Ah, got it again. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. Yeah, always pick that one. 43. I wish I could manage to be glad, the Queen said. Only I never can remember the rule. You must be very happy living in this wood and being glad whenever you like. The Queen is almost berating Alice, imagining her to be happy whenever she wishes, thinking that the business of being happy is simple. As the Queen, she feels it is not simple for her, but she wants to manage to be glad, except she says she cannot remember the rule. Is there a rule to happiness? Is there a way to manage to be glad? When this card comes to you, there are two possibilities. Just as there are two slithy toves in the painting. The first is that others assume that your life is simpler and easier and that happiness comes more readily to you. There is the implication that they have it harder and must struggle to be happy. This is not the case at all. Your happiness has been earned. In some ways, you've created it by directing your thoughts and impulses towards the steady creation of happiness. The second possibility is that you must learn how to be happy. Having joy in our lives is not just good fortune, circumstance, or temperament. It comes through the careful management of our thoughts and deeds so that we nurture the possibility of joy and move closer to happiness. Do not let others steal your joy or imply that being joyful means that you are not as serious, deep, or hardworking as they are. Happiness is often hard earned. We must find it amongst the most troubling of challenges. Alice has learned to do this despite being lost and everything around her being so unpredictable. We too can manage our happiness and defy those who claim it is more difficult for them. We can all do this, no matter our lot in this lifetime. Your happiness is in your hands. It is something which can be managed, nurtured, and grown. Acknowledgement that life can be very difficult and challenging, but you are being asked to grow the happiness you long for out of your magical will and desire to feel joy once again. So we all have a choice of how we want to feel, and our feelings are so powerful. Our thoughts create feelings, and feelings literally radiate out into the universe to attract those alike frequencies, because alike frequencies attract one another. So you guys, let's stay positive. Let's manifest our reality. And if you would like a manifestation coaching session with me, you can head over to my website. The link is in my link tree in my bio, and set up a hour manifestation coaching session with me. And I will create a personally curated affirmation manifestation audio that you can listen to every night and every morning and manifest your reality in the reality of your dreams and desires. And it is crazy how things will start just popping into place for you. So thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, and thank you for commenting. I love to see your comments. It makes my work rewarding. I feel like, hey, look, I'm not just talking to myself out here. Like, people are actually like getting something out of my videos, and that's why I do them. I also am hosting a paint and sip if you'd like to come, if you're local. It's going to be the Halloween Spooktacular Costume Paint Party at Revival Coffee Shop in Crockett, October 25th at 4 o'clock. Get your tickets early now. If you pay before the 4th, it's $45. If anything after is $55. So get it as soon as you can. And we're going to have a raffle. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to have a costume contest. So definitely wear your best costume. And we're going to paint some amazing witches and bats and pumpkins. And it's going to be a really festive painting that you can hang at every Hallows Eve. All right. Peace out. Your Lucid Living Coach, Karina.